Hi, my name is Melissa Sapone, and this is my persuasive speech. These are my audience. And I will begin. So, going to college after you have children and instead of before. The difficulties you will face, and what I want to gain here is to help young adults understand that life's full of different paths. Some choose a direct path that goes straight to their destination, and it's very easy. Some choose the long way around, and you're going to have more experiences as far as life, but it's a lot more difficult because it will fill up with obstacles that are going to make it difficult for you. Both options are great. Everybody has their own path, but just know whichever one you choose, they are going to have obstacles. First, we're going to talk about the graduation rate and success probability for college students that do and do not have children. If you go to college before you have kids, there's this 57% rate that they hold, and if you do it with children, it's only 27. And the time to finish college also differs depending on if you have children. So a 4-year college with a degree that without kids, it usually takes about 4 years depending on the person. If you have children, the average is around 6 because they've got other things to do. You can't just go all the way through. Now that we understand the probability of graduation and understand the time difference with and without children, let's talk about how it can personally affect you. Specific long-term effects that are directly related to college after kids, and how it can affect you and your children physically and mentally. Mentally, the mental issues that can arise from kids growing up in poverty, both you and your kids are going to be affected. Anxiety and depression that can happen due to poverty, due to your education level. You develop anxiety because you don't have enough money and you're always barely getting by. I'm a mom and I'm currently going to college for nursing, hence the prop. I have my school bag here that I'm lugging around all the time. I'm always doing 10 different things. It is very hard. You constantly worry about money and taking care of your family. It is a really hard thing to do. Same goes for trying to juggle family, work, your house. It's just very complicated. Physically, it can affect you as well with anxiety, malnutrition due to lack of money, or eating disorders due to bullying at school because the parents can't afford to buy the proper attire, and so the children get made fun of. I've seen firsthand with my daughter how it can affect anxiety, how it can affect her. She has a really bad stomach acid because she has anxiety. It creates stomach ulcers, and now it's affecting her teeth. So anxiety due to poverty, it can affect you long term. Hard to hear, I'm sure, for kids that have parents that are in college or didn't go to college, because this is the real situation in life. Without a college education, your possible household income limits what you're able to do. So if you don't have a lot of money, you're not going to be able to go do a lot of things. And it's not very fun, because when you get invited and you can't afford it, if you had a college education, you could go and do things. I know people that go on trips all the time, and I just don't have the money personally. You can save money. I have a savings account, but as you all will soon learn, that life throws things at you and your savings account is empty again. And that's just real life. Like I said, your group activities, you just can't go because you don't have the money. And it's an unnecessary purchase. So, and if the rare occasion that you do get to go, you can't afford if like an emergency happens. If you have a tire blowout or the engine blows up and you're away from home on vacation, Kids and young adults don't understand this, and I get that. That's the problem with no college. So we talked about success before and after kids and the long-term effects of you and your kids' limit life experiences and the fun you miss out on. If I could do it all over again, I probably wouldn't, just because my children are my world and I don't know where I'd be without them. But if 100% they would be the exact same people, I would go back and do this, because it is very difficult to do this when you have a full-time job, your house you need to take care of, your children. It's a lot of work. But I definitely suggest going to college before you have kids. Sometimes I even wake up and I don't even know if I can do it, but then I see my daughters and realize that it's worth it. So thank you, and all I have to say is go to college, kids, because my way was way harder.